Folks, welcome to another adventure. This is my first time ever being in a graveyard or cemetery at night time. So, don't know if it's a good idea or not. I have a digital recorder. I may have my EMF meter in the car as well. I am just shooting the intro so you can see it with a bit of light. We're going to wait now for about 20 minutes, half an hour till it gets dark, and then we are going to go through this place and hopefully I do not fall. But first time for everything, folks. Enoch has a ghost story. The ghost story involves two children, a boy and a girl. I don't know what the year was, but it was winter time. The lake beside us here was covered in ice, and they were down at the shore of that lake making a snowman, and accidentally, because the lake had been frozen over, they didn't realise that where they were walking was on the lake. Along came this lady in a blue coat and told them to get out of the lake or they will fall through. And was telling them the dangers. I just heard something funny but behind me there. Talking to them about the dangers of walking on the lake, that you could fall through and you wouldn't be able to get out. And she said to the children, it would be better off if we just went home. So the girl asked the woman, will you walk us home? So the lady says, okay, yeah, I'll walk you home. So the house is around here somewhere, don't know which house it is, but they were walking up the road to their house. The little girl was starting to get very cold hands, and she asked the lady, can she borrow her hand warmer, which was a fur hand warmer where you put your hands in at each side. And the lady gave her the hand warmer to warm her hands until she got home. When they got to the house, the lady stood at the gate and watched them walk to the door of the house. The mother came out to greet them. And the little girl and the little boy was talking to the mother, saying that this lady out at the gate walked us home. The mother looked at the gate and could find nothing. She walked out to the gate to be sure and only found the children's footprints. Now, after the snow and the ice had melted, the hand warmer was found at the shore of the lake. And it is believed that lady in the blue coat was a ghost. On the way home, when she was talking to the children, she was telling them the dangers of the lake and that she had a girl who fell through the ice. So, don't know if it's a story, don't know if it's a true story, but that is one of the stories attached to this location that we are in now. Now, I am going to wait for another 20 minutes until it's pitch black. I'm already tripping over stuff, so I hope I stay safe. And we'll see you guys in a minute. Just heard somebody whistling. I don't know who that. I can hear whistling again. What I'm doing is what I have been doing is doing an EMF sweep of the area, and nothing has come up. The reason why I'm back so early is I've been walking around here, and it's like I'm hearing footsteps, vibrations in the ground, and I'm walking pretty softly, and it's like I'm being watched, almost, you know. But I have my EMF detector here, the millimeter, and it's not showing up anything. It's averaging around 14 degrees at this time of the night. And I have a voice recorder in my pocket, which I am going to use in a little bit. Let's have a look around before it gets too dark. And as I said, folks, I have a night vision camera on the way, hopefully. As I says in many of my videos, if you hear anything or see anything in the background of these videos, leave a comment down below and mark the area where you've seen or heard, and we will go back and review it, because sometimes we do pick up unusual sounds. Most of the time it's EVPs or electronic voice phenomenon, or, you know, strange sounds. Sometimes we pick up light anomalies, but more often than not I'm picking up sounds. But I do have a voice recorder in my pocket. People say that the voice recorder is better than the camera, than the audio in the camera. Well, to me, the camera is also an audio recording device, so we have both of them tonight, so we'll see. There is a main road a mile from here to the left hand side here, but other than that it is a very quiet spot. That's me putting my millimeter into my bag, folks. Folks, I had no sweep on the millimeter at all. I went through again off camera to see was there any fluctuations there. There is no fluctuation in temperature, no fluctuation in the EMF fields, but I am getting a sick feeling at the pit of my stomach. You know, yes, going into a graveyard is a scary prospect, but you know, I put it at the back of my mind. To me, it's just a dark place like anywhere else. You know, so I try to go in with that kind of a mindset. But there's something, I can't put my finger on it. I am sensitive, but sometimes, you know, I pick up things, but I can't get any more information. I've just limited information. I've got this feeling of being watched, and I've got this heavy feeling on the pit of my stomach, so I don't know what that is. But we're going to have another look around, folks. You see anything in the background, hear anything, leave a comment down below. I do understand that this light is a little bit limited, but the night vision is coming. I'm going to start recording now as well. Is there anybody here with us? Is there anyone here that wishes to speak to us? Is there any good spirits here that wishes to speak? You can speak into this box I have, and we will hear you. I come here, I don't mean you any harm. How many people are here with us? That is a reflection of a more modern gravestone, and a light reflection of it. That's my light reflection of very shiny granite there. You may hear a motor noise in the background. There's a helicopter in the air at the moment from an incident earlier on, so just take that into account as well, folks. You know, any sign that I make, I will try and mark as well. Is there anyone here that wishes to speak to us? Now is your chance, folks. I keep saying folks. If anyone wishes to speak to us, speak into this box that I have here. passing by. There's a red light flickering in the background. That is a mast, I think. It is, yes. It's a TV mast in the background. Folks, there's too much noise pollution. I'm going to have to come back in a few minutes when this helicopter is gone. It's about a half an hour later, folks. The voice recorder is back on. I'm hearing vibrations in the ground again. It could be animals, I don't know. I see that part of the wall has been restored, trying to keep it in the state that it's in. But all in all, folks, this is just abandoned. I mentioned earlier on that I felt sick at the pit of my stomach. It's getting worse, folks. You know, I actually feel sick. I don't know. It's right up at the top of my stomach. As I said earlier, folks, if you see anything or hear anything in the background, leave a comment. Because you're exploring with us, you know. But it's been a good little adventure for my first time in a cemetery. So, you know, this is my second location of the night. And I intend to do 3. So the next location is the abandoned hospital, which I've done during the day. If you haven't seen those videos, please have a look. I do intend to go down there tonight. I had 2 minds whether to wait until I had the night viz camera or do it tonight. I will make up my mind later on. But we'll just get on with this one, folks, for the moment. It's not a massive graveyard, folks, but just over that wall is the lake. will start using the spirit box, but what I plan to do is bring somebody with me, you know. Because I find it very hard to film and use equipment at the same time. You know. I'm just about to open my bag. It's going to make some noise for a second. It's a good idea to mark your noise that you make. Just going to put this millimeter back on and see. We're averaging about 15-14 degrees. Give it a minute. When it's in a bag, give it a couple of minutes because it could be that slightly a bit warmer in the bag. It's 14.0. But I've had no spikes on this all night. I'm hearing rustling in the grass, folks. That does not make me feel very comfortable at all. Hello? Spider's web. I'm still hearing rustling in the grass. You have to take into account, folks, that sometimes animals come out at night time. The only big question is, why is it always behind me? That sounded like a cat in the background. I hope. I think that's the newest grave here. 1943, 1949, 1937 and 1990. That seems to be the newest gravestone that's here. All the rest of them are all really old. Almost tripped. The grass is so long. I'm going to open the bag again to put in my millimeter. Can't carry a number of things at once. I'm going to finish up, folks. When it comes to paranormal investigations, there's a lot of people out there on YouTube that post up videos and lots of things happen. Real paranormal investigating doesn't work like that. You know, you get the odd sound, you get the odd movement. Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. So when you're looking at YouTube videos and if a YouTuber is putting up a video every couple of days and every single video has dramatic poltergeist activity, you know, just be very wary of that. Don't know if this was entertaining. It was my first attempt at a cemetery and in the dark. You know, and it's I'm very, very early into the filming in the dark experience, so please bear with me, folks. Please smash the like button, please subscribe, because every location is different, and I try to put up as much content as I possibly can, because I respect those people that have subscribed to me, and I'm very thankful, and I feel obliged to try and get out there and give you guys as much content as I possibly can. We'll see you in the next video, folks, and as always, be good to each other. There's another sound close to me, and I'm just not feeling very comfortable here, especially when the light is shining on me and I can't see a damn thing around me.